Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're back with more of Christina Bennett shenanigans here in WWE 2K24 MyRise. Yes, we are trying to be exactly like Rhea Ripley instead of being ourselves. Last episode we defeated the Manifestation, and we beat China inside Hell in a Cell. And we're trying to be brutal like Rhea Ripley, and so just monotonous now. Can't we just take this aggressive side, pair it up with a, hey, I learned how to beat my demons type vibes from the supernatural stuff, mix that in with Hollywood Bennett, because Hollywood Bennett's been my favorite one so far. This was just like, I'm gonna go in there and beat people up. Anyway, enough of my tangents. We gotta go to NXT and beat people up, because that's what, we told Rhea Ripley we would do. Let's get to it, people. Grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. Let's hope that Christina Bennett somehow finds herself in the middle of this. I miss the days when we had the talk show. Come on. She's better than this. Wow, look at us about to make a statement here at NXT, going after one of the rookies. Carly Prime has returned. What is this?
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, Christina Bennett!
We've turned heel, too, apparently, and we're still doing all the pointing to the crowd and showboating. What is this? This ain't Christina Bennett at all. Wait, is that Tom? That looked like Tom. No. Why are we going after the camera people now? Why did we knock over a cameraman? I don't like this iteration of Christina Bennett. My God. Trash. They're really gonna try to make me have to work with all this for the original series, probably. Once we figure out that we just need to be ourselves, right? Like, that's our caveat. Wait, why? What are we doing? This isn't the Supernatural Part 2 thing. Look at how tough we are going after a rookie at NXT. Look at this. Look at us. Yeah, we're making fun out of this. There's no shame in it. Look at this. We are blatantly, like, ripping off of Rhea Ripley at this point. Like, we're so cool. Oh, Christina Bennett, can you just be yourself and just add in bits and pieces of what you've learned along the way to be something kind of cool? Hollywood Bennett will still be my favorite out of the three versions of this, and we've barely even scratched the surface with this. So unless if we get some true character development somewhere in here, like we do with the Hollywood stuff, then, like, I would be okay with that. But for right now, I just find this so dry. Like, at least the supernatural stuff had a little bit of character in there. Now it's like we're just a tough person with no personality. And I don't like that, because Christina Bennett's got personality. We clearly saw that with Hollywood Bennett and kind of the supernatural stuff, too. Because the acting goes into the supernatural bit a little bit, right? I think so, anyway. And maybe she's just a good actress. We don't know. Maybe, again, she got the crash course in Hollywood on the squandering sandwich. So, who knows? But I am not buying this tough guy persona. I'm not. Like, she can kick some butt in the ring, but, like, she is a personality magnet, and we are not channeling that accordingly, and I'm just angry at that. Hollywood Bennett was perfect. Like, I really mean it. She had personality, and she had some decent little matches in there. And a talk show. We had a talk show, and now it's like we've stripped away, like, the personality for all character, and then now we have no character. Like, Hollywood Bennett was over the top, but I really enjoyed it. It was so over the top, but I loved it. This, so far, is a little dry, so I don't know, people. I don't know. Yeah, I love how this doesn't count as a rope break, but, like, everything else somehow is, I don't know. It's a weird situation. We're gonna get stuck in this arc for a while, just because I am annoyed at it. And yeah, we're starting back in the middle of the main sort of prequel to the main arc, or the series of arcs, if you will. So we'll be settled into this mess for a few episodes, and I'm not thrilled about it. At least we got to go to NXT for a cup of coffee, which means we'll probably have a run-in with Sally, I'm guessing. Because this ain't us. Like, everyone's been like, this all isn't you. Although, Hollywood Bennett was fine. She had some personality. And she kind of seemed more and more like Christina Bennett as the story went on. Then we went all supernatural for just no reason. Well, I mean, I get it. I just didn't like it. It just didn't suit the vibe. Well, I'm still not sure what's going on here. Look at us so hardcore, going after a rookie at NXT. No, I don't want to be a partner.
Cap, what are you doing?
There's Sally.
I've been worried. You're a lot of things, but this isn't the Cap I know.
Same Sally.
I look up to you.
These two women go way back before either of them arrived in WWE. This isn't like us at all. Sally's right. Sally's the one that's had the character development.
Look up to you.
It sounds like Sally's pleas might be falling on deaf ears. I don't know about that, Byron. I guess you were right, Michael. There's hope for Cap after all. No, there's not. She's got that look on her face. Or not. Psycho Sally just ate a clothesline from her so-called friend. She's not stopping there. What's she telling Rhea to do? Well, Rhea's probably ditching us. That's exactly what's happening. At Cap's direction, Rhea just introduced steel steps into the ring. This is never good. I agree. It's taking things way too far. Is she going to slam the steps onto Psycho Sally? No, come on. Don't do it. This is too much. Yeah, this is too much. And down onto Sally's back. Oh, this is heinous. Someone get Psycho Sally some medical attention. Ew, I don't, this is not the energy for Christina Bennett. Like, I'm glad that we're getting a bit of a heel run. Oh, what just happened? We just slapped Rhea. I think we've determined the alpha of this relationship, Byron. Rhea stepping aside to let Cap call the shots. This is the beginning of something big here tonight. A new and brutal power dynamic, that's for sure. I don't want to be in a team, though. Oh, this is going to get worse, right? This is going to get like 1,000 times. I'm usually the positive person. I like to see the positive in all this stuff, right? There is nothing positive that I'm seeing here, other than maybe, like, she taps into, like, having to do the hard things sometimes, you know? Like, sometimes you gotta dig deep and, you know, pull something out of left field to get what you want. I don't know. What a mess. This is why brutality. Okay, we have Troy, we have Justine, Janine once again. Why do we end up in all these just spooky, foggy areas? Like, this isn't the vibe I'm hearing for. Stay out of the way of Christina Bennett. She's a real one. Mommy has a new... What? Oh, no. Honestly, always thought you were a bit weak. Caught me off guard when you were smashing Shayna's face into the turnbuckle. Okay, so we gotta see the story progress first and see what stories we're gonna... Oh, thank God there's only like a handful of these in here. Oh, thank God. Thank God. There's only 4 or 5 of these. We're not gonna be in here long. Thank goodness this ain't it. This ain't it! We are literally just ripping off of, like, off of what Rhea Ripley is doing. Like, how is this original in any kind of form? But we have Psycho's partner in crime here, so that's going to be our Sally story. Probably divide and conquer, turning the tables. And that's going to be with Justine, Janine, and then I'm assuming that's going to be some other stuff there. But let's go talk with Justine, Janine over here. We're not dealing with Troy yet. I can't deal with him.
Well for yourself, I see. Star locker room vibes.
I'm sure.
The legend graces us with her presence. I like my decor to reflect my personality, which is abrupt and impatient.
The 3
What do you
faces
want,
of Bennett.
Justine?
I want to talk about Psycho Sally.
What about her? She eating solid food yet?
So hard, aren't you? She is. She's eating solid food and she's back in the ring.
Good. Good. So long as she stays out of my way.
I'm sure she will. I can't imagine she wants to lay her eyes on you again. You hurt that girl. Not just physically.
We've really put poor Sally through the ringer in this story. Like, she's been the character that's been having a lot of character development. Us, we're just, like, in 3 different phases of Christina Bennett. But personally for me, I don't know. Maybe we'll make a poll for this once we're done with all this.
I had to show Rhea. It's a brutal world, and Sally had to learn that the hard way.
You and Sally went up the road together. Shut up. She knows this already.
Being the woman she trusted most in the world, beating her within an inch of her life on national television?
Right.
Unless you're looking to learn a lesson in brutality yourself, get to the damn point.
See, the attitude is there. The personality is there. This just ain't her.
She's on NXT this week in her first televised match back. I thought you might appreciate the update. I can report back if you'd like to know how she's doing.
Like, if we turned her fully heel, then I would be fine with it, but this ain't it.
Sally was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I regret nothing. But I don't wish her harm. Let me know if she's okay.
See? She's softening up a little bit.
Huh. There is a little of you left in there.
Yep.
Same person I've always been, Justine.
I don't know about this.
Maybe. I'll let you know how Sally does.
Alright, Psycho's partner in crime. We get a Carly Prime card, we get the 20 points. I'm thinking this is probably the Sally side mission, based on how things are going, so hopefully we can knock this one out and maybe get the achievement, because I think this is where we might be able to get the achievement. Alrighty, we gotta see Psycho Sally return to NXT. See, she has gotten more stories and, like, character development. We're just floundering.
Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Psycho Sally.
Like, if we took the personal growth and not be afraid of anything from the supernatural stuff, right? And not being afraid to confront things when they get hard. If we take the charisma and the personality from Hollywood Bennett, mix that in with the aggression of the brutality era, then I think we've got Christina Bennett right there. But she's just, I don't know, this is not vibing with me. We're pushing through this as quickly as possible. Possibly, I don't know. I wish we had more time with,
And representing Chase University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea.
Right, we got Thea Hale making her way down to the ring now. Again, I just want to see the entrance because it's adorable. This is awesome. Oh, but yeah, anyway, again, we'll probably have a poll up at some point with which iteration of Christina Bennett we've enjoyed the most with all these storylines. And it doesn't have to, like, be the exact one that I like the most or, you know, whatever, right? Like, I don't want to skew the opinions because everybody's into different things in wrestling, right? Like, that's why we have so many different types of wrestling. There's different genres, like there's different genres of music or movies, like that kind of thing. But the best wrestling, no matter what, makes us feel things. Like, we connect with those characters. We connect with the stories. And that's what we're here for. For me, what's connecting with me the most is just the personality portion of it. And how much we grew along the way. But here we go. We get to play as Psycho Sally here tonight in our return matchup here. Always get to play as Sally. And hey, once again, we kind of get the Sally story out of the gate, which is kind of nice. Nice little change of pace. I know that we probably could have finished up that last little bit in the last episode, but that's okay. I feel like this all kind of tied together, which, you know what, I'm okay with. I'm more than okay with. We'll see where all the stories go and kind of go from there. I'm guessing we're going to get some of these more stories and, you know, our usual suspects with the one and done match type challenges, so those I'm okay with. This should be shorter than what we normally would get, and this leads to the Rhea Ripley achievement, which is great. Which is, you know, we defeat Rhea Ripley in the story mode and that sort of thing, and hopefully once we're done with this would probably mean that we get to the optional Sally story portion completed, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. Speaking of Sally, here we go. Beautiful moonsault onto Thea Hale. You're doing great, Sally. You're doing great, sweetie. I want Christina Bennett and Sally to kind of, like, you know, just have a nice moment. You know, just have a moment where it's like everything gets, you know, kind of resolved. It doesn't have to be like a good, like, reunion or anything. Just like a moment where everything kind of gets all nice and resolved. Beautiful maneuver right there from Psycho Sally. But yeah, we really should have just went to, like, NXT. And I get the point of this is to kind of navigate us through different seasons of being a WWE superstar. But, like, we ultimately just need to be ourselves. We really do. And we've seen glimpses of Christina Bennett more or less throughout this whole thing. Well, maybe not so much the supernatural portion until we got towards the end there, maybe, but I don't know. Just some food for thought. Again, taking little bits and pieces that we've learned and fusing it all together. Beautiful kick right there from Psycho Sally to Thea Hale. The ref taking their good old time per usual. And we beat Thea Hale here tonight. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
Here's your winner, Psycho Sally.
Good job, Sally. We're proud of you for doing well in your return match. Good job, Sally. We're proud of you. We're proud of you and your growth.
Hey, Carly. How's it going?
How's it going for you? Great win out there, but honestly, you didn't seem like yourself. Not very, psycho.
Oh,
Honestly, Psycho's looking a little aspirational these days. Right after I started training, I saw this match Cap had with La Suspira. This war. They climbed up and started fighting in the balcony.
oh my God.
Cap catches her with a kick to the gut, looks out at the crowd, and she hits a freaking Canadian destroyer off the ledge like 15 feet down through a table. It was absolutely psycho. And it was all in the world I wanted to be.
Aw, that sounds insane and fun. And the kind of stuff you should be doing right now, Sally.
Maybe. But I can't stop thinking about how the person who inspired me so hard took me out of action for weeks.
You can't let what Cap did get in your head.
Now she tells me.
Listen, we've both been kicked in the teeth by adventure recently. What do you say we turn it around and give a little back?
What you have in mind?
Psycho Sally, I just won a match by straight up cheating. Held my opponent's tights. 1, 2, 3. And you know what?
Tell me.
It felt like taking back control from all the Caps and Rheas of the world. Let's feel that way together.
I like it. See, anti-hero vibes.
You want to, be a tag team?
Actually, I already jumped way out on a limb and got us booked in a match with Jacy, Jayne, and Cora Jade.
You booked me in a tag match without even asking me? You know what I call that?
What?
A poor choice that crossed your personal boundaries?
That's fair.
Freaking psycho! Let's go get crazy, Carly.
Alrighty, people, here we go. Psycho Sally and Jacy Jayne versus Cora Jade. Or Psycho Sally and Carly Prime versus Jacy Jayne and Cora Jade. My God. Well, I was thinking oh, Psycho Sally versus Jacy Jayne, but here we are. See, at least Psycho Sally's had some character development. She's learning things along the way, and well, we're learning about what not to do, and we're just taking on the personality of, the one person that we've been aligned with, it seems like. I don't know. And it's maybe we just need to be ourselves and add in these different elements to our game, and I think that's maybe what we're getting to. Oh, there we go. Beautiful maneuver right there. Use a chair and get DQ'd. Alrighty. See, again, character development. This is what we're here for. Beautiful. We did it. Alright, what now? Oh, that's it? Well, that was anticlimactic.
Wow, that was pretty psycho out there, Carly.
I know, that felt freaking incredible! Did you hear the sound the chair made when it made contact? Wham!
Do you think it was really necessary to hit anyone with a chair?
Was it necessary for Cap and Rhea to do what they did to us?
No.
Easy. I'm on your side.
We were amazing together. We should get a tag title opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, that would be nice, but we've only had one match.
How that hasn't stopped anybody yet.
That's why we need to attack Isla and Alba.
Wait, what?
Yeah! We attack the tag team champions, they're bound to give us a title shot. That always works.
No, it's not.
Sure, we could also ask.
We should make a statement, just like Cap and Rhea did. We can show the whole NXT locker room, the whole WWE, that we are not gonna be pushed around ever again.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go absolutely psycho on them. Maybe no chairs, though.
I make no promises.
Another successful tag team title defense for Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre. Oh, hold on. That's Carly Prime and Psycho Sally. Yep, we're back over on SmackDown. What's this all about? Carly and Sally are the new team on the block. Maybe they want to establish themselves by going after the champs. It's worked before. It sure has. Okay, perfect. Attempt to knock out one of the tag champs. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Nope. 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 See, this is the stuff that we should be doing, but instead we're too busy doing spooky things and ripping off of Rhea Ripley now. Oh, God. Alright, nice counter right there from Psycho Sally there. I'm enjoying these little side stories of Psycho Sally. It's been cool to see her kind of develop as a superstar and a wrestler and all that. And hey, she won Queen of the Ring, so she actually had something before we did. We still haven't won a title. We still haven't had really a memorable feud. Not a huge memorable feud or anything like that. Like, we've had, like, storylines and stuff. I think the main memorable one that I can remember is probably going to be that, the Liv Morgan feud. Like, we had more feuds going on with the Hollywood stuff, and then we just sort of had, like, an overarching, we're going to take everybody's souls mission in the Supernatural arc. That was the energy that I got. We're just, like, flying all around. Okay, I don't know what that laugh was, but I'm just concerned at this point. Oh, right to the post. We're crushing it, people. We are absolutely crushing it. I think we might be in a good spot. Look at us countering all the time. Look at us. Just look at us. See, Sally's always remained true to herself while learning along the way, and I think that's sort of what we need to learn at some point. Oh. We need a little bit of stamina. Okay, I think we're good. We are good to go on our stamina. You'll love to see it. We're getting there with Alba Fyre. We are getting there with Alba Fyre in terms of just getting rid of one of them. You can do it, Carly. You focus on Isla, I'll focus on Alba. Oh, right into the steps. Oh, we got Alba taken care of. Okay, let's continue.
Guess you heard?
Damn right I did. What did I tell you? We beat Isla and Alba down, an instant title match.
Yep. Worked out just like you said.
And it felt so good. Cap and Rhea, they're really onto something. Brutality. Brutality is the way to success. It's like a shortcut.
It is. It's a shortcut, Carly.
An electric shortcut. I feel so powerful.
Oh boy, I sense we're gonna have a match with Carly soon.
No. No, you don't. You feel like a bully. And that's not power. That's Cap and Rhea's kind of power.
Yeah? After what they did to us, isn't that what you want?
Maybe at first I did. At least a little bit. Now that I've tried it, I realize it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit me, and it doesn't fit you.
It doesn't fit you, Sally, but it might fit Carly.
But we got a title opportunity.
And we are gonna go out there and do crazy moves Alba and Isla have never seen in their lives, and beat them in the middle of the ring. We will fight every bit of their fire with fire. We will go psycho.
I need like a fraction of Sally's energy. Like, I really do.
Hell yeah!
But what we won't do is anything like Cap and Rhea. Because they're not psycho. They're a pair of lunchroom bullies. That's not brutality. That's weakness lashing out. And we are not weak.
So, in this arc, we learned that brutality could be weakness for us, right? But aggression is not a weakness. We just have to be selective, like Rhea said.
No, we're freaking not.
So let's go win the tag team titles and prove it.
Let's do it.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Psycho Sally and Carly Prime.
Woo!
And their opponents, the team of Isla and Alba Fyre.
Alrighty, people, here we go. I think this is our first title match, except for the very first match, of course. Y'all, our first title match wasn't even with Christina Bennett in WWE. It was with Sally. When do we get any kind of, like, a long-term storyline or a feud or, like, title matches? And Sally's out here, like, actually doing, like, what we should have been doing. Instead, we're just, like, trying to do all these different things. And I don't know how I feel about that. Well, one of the achievements is that we win the women's title at some point. I'm seeing... Oh, I thought we could have made it with Hollywood Bennett. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, it feels like we're not going to get that far, but here we are. We'll have to see what happens here, but Psycho Sally and Carly Prime. Oh, nice dive right there from Isla Dawn. Again, we'll see what the next little storylines are looking like. If we get I feel like we're gonna get one or two of those like one and done type of matches potentially, but I could be entirely wrong. All right, let's get back in here because Champion's Advantage. Nice move right there from Psycho Sally right there. But this just seems kind of just bizarre. Like, here we are, like 12 episodes deep. Barely any memorable feuds. We've had a long-term storyline where we're collecting souls. We're trying to be Rhea Ripley. And then Hollywood Bennett at least had some, like, interesting bits here and there. We got to show our charisma a little bit with our talk show, with the movie stuff, like, interacting with some of the people in the locker room. So it's like we're kind of seeing little bits and pieces, maybe, of, like, what we're capable of doing, but it's like... I don't know if I fully get any of... I don't think any three of them neatly fit Christina Bennett entirely. And maybe that's the point. Maybe we just need to be ourselves, but, like... You know how they say, like, the best characters in wrestling are kind of like just, you know, over-exaggerated versions, you know, of the actual person, right? Like, they're themselves, but, like, cranked up a notch, right? So I'm thinking maybe that's what we might learn from all this. We should have just been staying true to ourselves and standing up for ourselves this entire time. I don't know. Alright, Carly's going after Alba. We've got Isla Dawn. Well, Alba's, like, out. Gotta get a little bit of stamina in there. Nice move right there from Psycho Sally. There we go. Oh, Isla Dawn might be done. We took down Alba. Come on, Psycho Sally, you can do this. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it! Yay! We won the tag titles! Oh, I'm so proud of Sally. Look at this!
WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the team of Psycho Sally and Carly Prime.
Oh. This is so funny to me. We're 12 episodes into the MyRise, and our protege got a title before we did. In some kind of a story. Well, I mean, we had stories in there, right? But, like, we haven't had, like, a feud against anybody in a little while here. So I'm wondering maybe this is leading up to something against Rhea at some point. I just feel like we've barely scratched the surface in terms of, like, you know, all the things that we've done in WWE. We had that, you know, all the Hollywood stuff, which had some cool little feuds in there. But ever since we got done with the Hollywood stuff, we did the spooky stuff, which was fine for what it was. And we had a long-term sort of thread of just taking people's souls. It served its purpose. But now it's like, what are we doing? A real psycho. Complete all 4 Psycho Sally optional storylines. Alright, we did it.
Hey, partner. How you feeling?
Like I just learned how to fly? Tag team champions?
Proud of you
How's that
too.
for Psycho?
Absolute madness.
Ooh, that's not a bad team name.
It really isn't.
I was thinking Psycho Prime.
I kind of like that.
Prime Psycho?
Possible. We'll workshop it.
Gold suits you, Sally. When we started down this road, you looked like you were about ready to call it a day. Now, you're on fire!
I'm so proud of Sally.
Maybe I was. Cap messed me up, but she also taught me something.
Brutality!
No. Resilience.
Yes!
More than I thought.
I'm proud of you, Sally.
We got the titles. We can go where we want.
You're thinking Cap and Rhea.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Thing is, I have this feeling those two are not in a long-term partnership. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy watching them tear each other apart.
Right?
For now?
For now.
Story complete. Psycho's partner in crime. We did it. Alrighty, so we have Troy. We have Tavish. What else do we have? We have the social media one. Over here with Zoey and Shayna, so that's happening. So, yeah, battling around. It seems like that's going to be our little challenge, which is fine. I'm okay with that. We need a nice little challenge here and there. I know we need to complete another main story, but let's see what Tavish has right here with the challenge.
I've seen my share of brutality during my time in the squares circle, but you take it to a whole new level. Impressive stuff. But a little wisdom from an old-timer. People will start to see you as the one to take out to prove themselves. If you want to send a message,
Wow!
take out a newbie in the PC. Baseball bats, no DQ, really lay it on. Trust me, everyone will think twice before stepping up to you.
I mean, we initially went after Shayna Baszler. Now we're just going after all the rookies? How does that make us tough? I'm all confused. Alrighty, we're going after Donna Matrix, and Rhea's in our corner. Yeah, absolutely love this. Outslug a PC newbie. Does that mean we just have to win the match? I'm assuming so. Usually with these things, they don't really, like, give you a specific objective other than to, like, win the match. Oh, so they literally mean for us to get a baseball bat and go slugging after the newbie. Oh. I had to pause. I'm like, what is this? Usually if it's like defeat so-and-so, then it's like, oh, okay, cool. Try to take this one home. Okay, so now that means that we just have to defeat the opponent. Or try to, anyway. Such riveting content. I am not buying this arc whatsoever. At least the Hollywood stuff and the supernatural stuff was kind of, you know, different and distinguishable. This, we're just basically ripping off of Rhea and the Judgment Day at this point. Like, we completely lost ourselves in the supernatural thing, but, like, we crawled out of it. So we have that resiliency under our belts, right? Like, we confronted our innermost demons and won. And this, we're just impersonating Rhea Ripley. We really should have started with this one first, but here we are. Beautiful maneuver right there from Bennett. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Bennett might have it here. Into the cover. 1, 2. 3, we did it! Go team. Alright, come on, let's get to another challenge. Batting around, 10 points. Love that. Okay, so we have Troy left. We've got, okay, going after the newbies. Way to go, Cap. Really? That's what I'm saying! Like, why are we going after the newbies? So we have Troy, and then we have, Shayna and Zoey. So I'm thinking we probably finish up with one of these two. So let's go ahead and just do the one with Shayna and Zoey and get that over with. Honestly, always thought you were a little weak. Caught me off guard when you were smashing Shayna's face into the turnbuckle. Can't even be mad about it, just impressed. I recently took Zoey under my wing and she and I were talking. Felt like something one of us might do. Maybe we should all join forces. You and Rhea, plus the two of us, unstoppable. Though, let's be clear, I'm under no one's wing. You two are a team now, sure you can keep up with me? Zoey and I have both proven ourselves. You spent a few days cosplaying with Rhea and beat up a couple of people. We can keep up. I mean, that's reasonable. They're pretty legit, so... Especially Shayna. Shayna's very legit. How about you two meet us in the arena after hours and we'll find out... Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna end well. This is going to end so well. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like Rhea's not gonna be much help. Okay, so it's a 1-on-2 match, even though, Rhea's right there. Yay! Again, this is going to be a very short-lived story, I suspect, which is fine. We need this. We need to just get through all of this if we're being 100% honest. Alrighty, cool. We got Shayna in the corner. Beautiful kicks right there. Go for the pin, go for the pin, go for the win. Okay, well that still counts. We tried. Oh, snap. Now, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. It's at a point where this... In comparison to the other two, this is so dry. This has been so dry. I'm not even joking. It's like, compared to the other stuff that we just had, at least the supernatural stuff was something kind of different and very out of the box for Christina Bennett. This is like, oh yay, tough girl. Cosplaying as Rhea. Great. Again, unless if she has really good acting from Hollywood Bennett era. I mean, that could very well be it. I don't know. I know, it's like, why don't you try to frame this positively? And I'm trying my best, but it's like, that doesn't negate the fact that we're stuck in this mode for a little bit. We're stuck in this little timeline for a little bit. So what I'm thinking is that we finish out these... we at least finish out this story, I think, in this episode. The next story will tackle probably the next two stories. And then if we have time, we'll start the last one. But if not, we'll just do the episode after that. So next episode, we'll tackle the next two stories. And then we'll finish everything out on the following episode. So episode 13, last two series, or last two stories out of this whole mess, and then we get to probably episode 14, and we get to the finale of this just very dry, very, very dry story. Unless if we finish sooner, which I would be fine with that. Like, if there's another one of those challenges left, I would be cool with that, but I suspect otherwise. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. Alright. Just end it, Shayna. For my sake. For all of our sakes. Somebody just end this match. I miss our talk show. I know I keep saying that, but it's so true. Alright, Shayna, just end it. Thank you. I just look so defeated, and I'm not even gonna apologize for that. Alright, well, we still won anyway. We still won. That's fine. Let's just keep things going.
You three had a good time last night.
Yeah, and you just stood there. What was that all about?
Crowd or no crowd, those two only have one speed. Pain.
Still can't pretend I'm not a little jealous. Although, I did kind of like watching.
Oh.
Oh? I had to prove a point after their cosplay comment. But if you're into it...
Point is, I reckon the four of us together would make for a formidable faction.
No.
Maybe 3.
Who are you thinking?
I feel like Shayna would be the one to...
Zoey's tough, but Shayna's got experience and something you can't teach.
Yeah.
The choice is obvious. Why don't I try fighting on her side this time? And you can watch and tell me what you think.
Shayna? How do you think Zoe's gonna take the news?
Not well.
Let's find out.
Thanks for the workout last night, you two. It felt good to get the blood flowing in more ways than one. You're both tough as nails, for real. Shayna, I feel like I could learn a lot from you. How would you like to get in the ring with Rhea and I? Just on the same side this time. Think of it like a test drive for a possible faction. The 3 of us would be unstoppable. You, me, and Rhea forgetting someone? G4 feels a little awkward, maybe down the line, but I want to make sure we put the best foot forward. Nothing personal, Zoey. Just a matter of numbers and styles meshing. You get it, right? Makes sense. Let's go. Oh boy, this is going to be a long message. Oh, never mind. She's done typing. Okay. 3 dots. Once again, we are facing off against Sonya and Chelsea. Go team. Okay. Listen, we've already faced off against them already. Like, or not with this exact pairing, but you get the idea, right? Like, I feel like we're starting to go in circles here while Sally's thriving, and I just don't know how I'm vibing about that, or vibing with it, rather, you know? It's like, what is this? We don't need this negativity. Not at all. Not at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll see where things kind of go after this story. I don't know what story's after this one, because we only have, I think, 4 more after this. One of them, we've got one of them that's at least a story. I'm guessing maybe one more challenge and then the finale of this section, thankfully. I really don't want to be in a faction. I really don't. Oh... I don't see Christina Bennett playing well with others necessarily unless if there's a common goal. And what common goal is there? Brutality! Like, that's their thing. It's like, this is so, like, dry. This is not Christina Bennett. Like, I thought that was the opposite of what we were supposed to do. Like, this is more of our comfort zone. The last 2 things were very much out of our element, very much out of our comfort zone, and this is falling back into it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Beautiful, good job, Christina Bennett. Go in for the cover now. We could do it. I have a feeling we're going to have to face Zoey at some point, too. Alrighty, we got the win for the team, and you'll love to see it.
Your winners, Shayna Baszler and Christina Bennett.
Go team. Alrighty, let's see what happens moving ahead. I mean, look at us. Look at how ridiculous we even look. God, this is making the fur coat look like it meshed well with this. This is I mean, this is just... I mean, I like the faction as a concept, but I don't know. Something is just not vibing with this.
That went about as well as expected, at least for us. What do you think? Should we make this faction official?
No, I don't want to.
Not yet. And not with Shayna.
Oh.
Were you at the same match? Because the 2 of you sure did a number on those 2 sacrificial lambs.
Trust me.
You're the boss. So, back to a duo or back to square one?
Neither. I'll take care of it.
Why are we being so just weird? Thanks, Shayna. You really showed me how strong a trio can be. Is there a reason I'm on this chain? Can't wait to get back in the ring with you and with Rhea. We're going to bring WWE to its knees. About that, I'm thinking Rhea and I are thinking this isn't the best fit. What you just said, this trio was strong. Right? That's what I'm saying. I know, but it would be even stronger with someone else. Honestly, I had some concerns about the match, and the match just confirmed those. I didn't say anything because I knew you'd probably get in all your head. Plus, I knew Zoey wouldn't let the rejection mess with her. It'd just make her stronger if that's even possible. So, Zoey, you in? Are you kidding me? By the time you come to your senses, thanks for the backup, Zoey. I could have said the same to you last week. Hey, no feeling, Shayna. Zoey, see you in the ring. Oh my god! Why are we taking on damage control when we just got together as a team? Defeat damage control? I mean, okay, I guess that's what we're supposed to do with our makeshift trio now. That we're so indecisive. I don't like this. I just don't like this. This is not the energy that we're here for. Oh, can we just get a fresh, clean slate? I think we would all appreciate that. Oh, there goes Dakota. Oh boy. There goes Zoey now. I'm like, I can't see where we're at. Okay, there we go. These matches make me so nervous because it's like tornado tag match and stuff. It just doesn't vibe with me. Alright, Zoey, do you want to take care of everybody? Okay, you two go take everybody outside the ring. I'd appreciate that. I mean, as long as we win, right? I don't think they said anyone... They didn't say anything about me having to win the match. So I think that's reasonable, right? Alright, cool. That works with me. Alright. Somebody get back inside the ring so I can get the pin. Hey, Bailey, do you want to come into the ring? Alright, thank you, Bailey. Those four can go beat each other up outside the ring, and I think we'll be fine. We just need to be strategic about what we do for the win here. God, I will be so happy once we are done with this arc. The other two arcs were, like, very entertaining in their own ways, right? Like, it was something a little different. This is not screaming a little bit different to me. Okay, well, Bailey's outside the ring now. And we're flexing. Beautiful, we just got Bailey. Got the attack outside the ring, and you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Now, we need to get Bailey back inside the ring and ideally keep her in there. Because everybody's fighting outside the ring, and this is exactly what we need. This is exactly the energy that we need. Alrighty. Counter right there from us to Bailey. Beautiful. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Oh, here we go. I don't know if we'll have it here, but it's worth a try, right? Okay, well, that just got broken up by EO. Alright, well, we're gonna try anyway. Come on, ref, count. These refs are so slow. Look at this. Well, we won anyway. Go team. If they're sticking together, this could spell trouble for every woman on the roster. It's Shayna Baszler. Looks like someone still has a bit of FOMO. I'd be happy to MO on this, Corey. One thing's for sure, if Zoey Stark was expecting backup from her newly formed faction, she's not getting it. The Cap is letting her teammates sink or swim, Cole. It's tough love. Alright, again, another abrupt ending. Good job putting a target on your giant forehead. Christina Bennett, Rhea Ripley, and I are all coming for you now. I wouldn't bet on it, so that's it. You're just dropping me too. Basically, I've been playing with both of you like two angry yo-yos. You thought you could hang with me in the ring? You're not even in the same brutal neighborhood when we step out of it. Face it, you're way out of your league compared to me. Cap equals yo-yo mastermind. Should have taken you out instead of Zoey. I won't make that mistake again. And what's your plan? You don't even have a comrade by your side anymore. Unless you two want to reconcile, bury the hatchet, and meet me and Rhea in the ring. Fine, whatever, but it's going to be submissions only. We'll see you there. Alrighty, people. Let's do our little tag team entrance. Look at how excited look at how excited we are to just be there, be a team.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Christina Bennett and Rhea Ripley.
I'm guessing that you know, thankfully we only got maybe 1.5 more episodes of this mess to get through. It will be a glorious day when that happens. I know this might be a little bit on the longer side of the episodes, but I feel like that's okay because we got through a lot of ground. Certainly Sally's been getting a lot more story progression over here in recent episodes, and I'm perfectly fine with that, but like, I get that we have to figure out who we are as a WWE superstar, but like, this has just been so dry. Like, this is just like, oh, this is kind of like how we were, except without all the bad habits and Rhea Ripley stuff. That's the vibe I'm getting with this, and it's like, why? Just why? Look at how excited we are to be there. Oh my god. This is great. Alrighty, submission-only match. That's okay with me. Defeat Shayna and Zoey by submission. That is a-okay with me. We got the submission finisher, which is all fine and dandy in my world. Or the signature, not finisher, but you get the point. You get the energy that we're going for. But yeah, we're almost halfway through, thankfully, with this particular story arc, and I am perfectly okay with it. Now, if it gets to a point in the next episode where we very well could finish everything, we're gonna do it, even if it is a longer episode, because this whole arc is not vibing with me whatsoever. Like, unless if it builds up to something a little bit more interesting and we snap out of this whatever we're in, then I'm okay with it. Like, if we suddenly remember just who the heck we are, then sure, this justifies it. But yeah, I don't know. This whole MyRise has been alright, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit... I felt like this needed to be a little bit more focused in. Like, why did we need, like, a whole arc for this? I don't know. It just... The other two make sense, right? Because you have to have all these different pieces and parts to, you know, Hollywood and, you know, also factoring in different parts of the supernatural. But I feel like, again, like, this is more in our comfort zone. Like, ooh, we're a little bit more vicious. Like, it's not vibing with me. It's just not. Alright, here we go. Oh, never mind that. I wonder how all this is kind of just going to wrap up, because it's like, I'm invested enough to see how all this ends. I'm just not invested in this story. Although, it sounds like we're going to have a storyline with Dom, because like, one of the objectives too is to defeat Rhea Ripley. So it sounds like Rhea and I are eventually going to have a falling out, and Dom's going to get involved. So I don't know, people. I don't know how anything is going to go at this point. Alright, Zoey's out of the ring. Now we can go get Shayna and make her tap. Hopefully. Again, why did they zoom in on the referee like that? We did it, people. Thank goodness.
Rhea Ripley and Christina Bennett.
I love how enthusiastic we are. It's like, we're just back to being our indie self, except somehow more boring. And it's like we have fewer bad habits. We're still just as intense, but we're somehow boring. Divide and Conquer is completed, and this episode is also completed too. We got Dirty Dan over here, we got Troy, and we've probably got some other shenanigans too. The Never-Ending Gory is also a thing as well. Pretty fun to wreck Zoey and Shayna both in and out of the ring. Remind me to never question your ruthlessness. 100%. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our attributes a little bit. I think with defense, we'll bump that up a little bit. And then aerial and running, we could probably use a little bit of improvement there. And then... Or we max out submission. Hang on here. Okay, let's max out submission first. And then we should still have a little bit for defense. Okay, look at this. Perfect. So we're at a 96 overall. We only have 8 more attribute things to accomplish and max out, which is nice. Love to see that progress there. So essentially we're going to be starting back with the Troy story, which is turning the tables. We get a Justine Janine card. and then we'll probably do whatever stories after that, and then we'll go to Dirty Dan. So, yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Let me know what you think about this arc, too. Like, is it not vibing with y'all? Like, it isn't for me? Or is this vibing for you? I don't know. This is just a very weird one for me. And not like in a good way. It's like, oh, look at this, another tough guy on the roster. I don't know. It's just feeling dry to me, but let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. And make sure to check out all the links down in the description box, including links to all my social media, along with Buy Me a Coffee. So again, thank you all super duper much for watching. We're going to push through whatever mess this is in the next episode, and hopefully be on to greener pastures, because our character has been through a lot in this series, to say the least, and I'm also just really fed up with this arc. So either way around, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.